Welcome to the conference. Please enter the conference ID, followed by the pound key. Thank you. Guest ID accepted. For help with guest options, press *0. You will now be connected with the conference.
Quiet area. I'd like to say a little bit about our presenter this evening. I'm honored to be working with him. He is someone who has been in the industry for several years, and he has helped a ton of people to achieve high levels of success, myself being one of them. So he's very good at what he does. And Doc, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you might want to turn up the audio just a bit.
Very good. Thank you very much. We're going to be getting started here in just a moment, everyone. I'm going to see if we can turn these beeps off and get the conference started here right on time. I want to respect your time. I've got 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time straight up right now. So with that in mind, let me pause for just a moment. And everyone is muted, but stand by real quick. We can, no one wants to hear that throughout the call. All right, let's see here. Welcome, everyone, to the call. I've got one after the top of the hour right now, just trying to clean up the call for you so that we can focus on the information. And let's see. Okay, that should take care of that, where we can focus on everything and get started with the program. What you're going to hear tonight, you're going to hear about a company, an opportunity, where you can align with our system, with our business, and absolutely start generating the type of income you deserve. And it's even bigger than the money. Look, this really could be the answer that you've been looking for, the answer to your prayers. But before we get into the overview, I want to just tell you how this call will run. If you're on the line right now and you are a member, I'd like for you to come out and just share quickly with everyone on the line just your first name, maybe where you're calling from, your background as far as maybe what you've done, your job, if you're still working a job, that type of thing, and what you saw in this opportunity. So I know we have people from all walks of life on the call and with the company. Some people will jump in and work with us on a full-time basis. Some people will see the opportunity and they want just a few extra $1,000 a month. Some people want to make it happen and do multiple six figures the first year. Listen, it's all available to you with the program. So what I'd like you to do, now, if you're a guest, let me back up for 2 seconds. If you're a guest, I want you to relax, listen to the information, jot down notes if you'd like to do that. Make sure you have your inviters' information in front of you, their phone number, their email, their mobile, their website, because you're definitely going to want to get back to them after this call. This call is designed to be a very fast overview, and we want you to meet a few of the people that are working with us. We're real people and people just like you, and I want to just bring out a few members right now to share quickly, a few things about yourself. So if you're a member, I want you to do this. I've got the lines completely muted up. Okay, so we got a nice clean line. If you're a member, I'd like you to press *2, and I'll be able to see that you have your hand raised, so to speak, and I'll bring you out. So members and members only, press *2. We've got a couple people right now in line. We're going to bring you out on the line live right here and now. I want you to press *2. And we'd like some participation here. I know we've got a ton of members on the line right now. Don't be shy. If you're brand spanking new or if you're a seasoned pro, we definitely want to hear from you quickly before we get straight into the overview of the program. So I'm going to go ahead and start. It looks like, no, let me set you up here. If as I bring you out, I'm just going to mention the last few digits of your phone number and maybe the state of where you're calling in from, you may not be in that state because this is a mobile opportunity. I mean, you could be anywhere in the world with a laptop and a phone, right? So you may not be in the state, but you're going to recognize the number. So just, if you're not actually there, understand, then that's why. But let's go ahead and go out to a couple members here. I'm going to start. We're going to go to, looks like California. Last digits looks like it's going to be 290. Your line is open. Please go ahead and share. California 290. Your line is open right now.
Yeah, this is Leo. Leo, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now, Leo. Go right ahead. Thank you.
First off, thanks for calling me out. And I just want to be really brief. Many of you who are now on this call, I want you to know that you have been truly given a lifeline to change your life in a major, major way. I've been with this program now for quite a while, working very closely with Jonathan, our CEO of our company, and the results that I have been able to obtain are fantastic. I've been in the industry for almost 11 years, and I have never seen a program that brings all the ingredients together, from the solid program to products that have value to its members, fully automated, and the support that we have is incredible. So again, if you're looking for a way to generate not just simply passive income, this is not for you to generate $1,000 or $2,000 a month, but rather be able to generate $5, $10, $20, $30,000 a month. It can truly be done, and you could build up to that. So again, this is really a lifeline that you really have to look at it very closely. That could change your entire life forever. Thanks for calling me out.
Awesome, Leo. Thanks very much for sharing. I'll go ahead and mute this line up. We'll go to the next member. And let's see here. It's like 476. I know who you are. Come right on out and share, if you would, please.
Hey, Doc. I'm Hope from California. I have a background in corporate America and also a little bit in the healthcare industry. I have been a single mom since the time I was 18 years old, 4 children, and I was really looking for something that I could do from home. I have a special needs child and then another one who is in and out of the hospital quite frequently. So I began looking for something I could do from home. When I came across TiDOM, the caliber of people here are absolutely amazing, and I mean that with all my heart. I mean, they're just top-notch. And the other thing is, this is going to allow me to have the time and the freedom that I have desired, and also allow me to have better than the income that I had received in corporate America. So I really appreciate the flexibility of it, and 100% commission. I just absolutely love it here. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. I really appreciate that, Hope. And we've got time for a couple of more. Don't be shy. What you want to do is hit star 2 on your telephone. That will bring you out. I'll be able to pull you out, give a quick testimonial, share where you're from, maybe your background, why you got involved, and I really would appreciate that. So I'm going to go out to, looks like Florida, 500, last numbers of your phone, and your line is open. Go right ahead, please.
Hey, Doc. Jason here in Florida. Thank you for letting me come on out and share. I have been a member here of TiDOM for quite some time, I believe all the way through pre-launch, and I was part of the historical launch back on September 29th. And I got to say, it's just absolutely been a wonderful business for me. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I've always been a stay-at-home dad. My kids are 16 and 13. They've never known me to work outside of the home. I'm always home here when they get up in the morning and home when they get home from school, and have never missed a dance recital or baseball game or anything like that. And by simply following a system of driving people to a website, following up with people and getting their questions answered, and introducing our products to other people, you know what? It's enabling me to earn a lifestyle that a lot of people would only dream about, quite frankly. And the neat thing is it's open to everybody who wants it. So I would seriously consider, doing your due diligence and, both step into the world of personal and business development is all I got to say. Thanks, Doc, for letting me share.
Hey, awesome, Jason. Hey, hang tight real quick. I asked this last night, and I'm just curious. I know that you've been around, you've been involved with several things. Is this something people can still get excited about? I mean, listen, we've heard from a couple of people now who are industry in seasoned pros, and I guess I'd probably consider you one of the same. But can you still really get excited about a program? Is really? Can you share with me real quick?
You know, honestly, Doc, I haven't been more excited about anything in my entire life. I mean, I'm 44. I've been in the home-based business industry now full-time for the past 20 years. And as I mentioned before, you know, I've always been a stay-at-home dad. And I am absolutely more excited about what we have right here with TiDOM because, you know, TiDOM is bringing, you know, relevant information and education to the forefront. I mean, you know, one of our good friends, you know, talked about the analogy of 30 years ago, you know, they bringing in Encyclopedia Britannicas. I mean, that's what those people would do is knock on the doors and sell information and education and bring that into their homes. And, you know, that was $3,000 for a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas. Okay, that was information and education, and $3,000 back 40 years ago was like $20,000 in today's world. So yeah, can I get excited about it? Yeah, because this is opening up the doors to allow people to really experience that time freedom in their lives. Because as I always say, it's never, you know, it's not right, quite frankly, that people have to work 40, 50, 60, 70, and even sometimes 80 hours a week just to make ends meet and struggle to pay their bills. When we have an opportunity to share valuable information within the areas of personal development and business development with others and watch them grow personally and financially, and oh, by the way, earn a great living along the way, what's not to be excited about?
Exactly. And I know it's sort of a loaded question. Jason, thanks so much for sharing. I really appreciate that. We've got time for just a couple more, and I'm going to go out to looks like Virginia, and if you'll recognize 973 as a part of the last numbers of your phone, your line is open. Go right ahead, please.
Hey, this is Mark Sharonda from Virginia, as Doc has mentioned. You know, working with John in the beginning over a year ago to create this opportunity that was built for individuals just like you that have never made any money, it's refreshing to hear the results that you'll hear probably in the future here, that it's working for those that have never experienced any income. It's being a seasoned veteran that we're marketing industry is nothing worse than working hard and getting very little monies for your effort. But for the first time, he's removed everybody else struggling to create a system that produces results if you follow the plan. So again, you know, this is a great program and it works just like it should.
Absolutely. And give me your first name one more time.
Marco, out of Virginia.
Marco, very good, very good. My phone cut out for 2 seconds. Marco, you're absolutely right. I just wanted to make sure I respected your name. I'm going to go ahead and mute up the line, and I'm going to give you a quick story, my quick story, and then we're going to get straight to a quick overview of the program. Now, again, I want you to make sure you have your inviters' information in front of you because you're going to need to get back to them, get on their website. We have all the supporting information that you're going to need. And, you know, here's the thing. Many years ago, over a decade ago, when I first got involved with this type of program, let me just tell you a story, and I want you to imagine, just think about this in your mind's eye, that you're sitting in traffic, wherever you are in whatever city you're in, you're just sitting there trying to get to where you're going, and you're basically going nowhere fast. Well, listen, that was me. Okay, I was in Southern California, sitting on the 405 freeway, the San Diego freeway, sitting there. And I had what most people would consider a great job. I in the consulting, do management consulting with major companies, and kind of a liaison between those companies and small business owners. And here's the thing, I actually did work from home. Okay, I had a lot of flexibility with what I did, and had quite a lot of freedom with that job. Okay, so decent money. It wasn't great money, but for most people it was decent. But I had a lot of perks. I had the company car, I had the credit cards, I had the expense accounts. We traveled, we took trips, and it all got written off for the company. Okay, it was a lot of fun and a lot of time, but also here's the thing: I had zero time freedom with all of that. None. Matter of fact, I mean, if I didn't show up, I was gone, done. I mean, we're all replaceable. So I did a great job, and but was sitting there. Hey, listen, I remember a time when I had to go from North Los Angeles down to LAX. I am not kidding you. I sat in traffic for no less than 3 hours trying to go, I don't know, probably not even 30 miles. And the area that I covered from probably the LAX area all the way up to Mojave and over towards Santa Barbara, a big area that I had to cover that I was responsible for. Look, I'm just telling you this to say this. I want you to picture they're sitting there somewhere. There's someone on this line who's sitting in traffic every single day, and know that you're thinking there's got to be a better way. I'm telling you there is. And, we want you to get all of the information for our opportunity here, make an intelligent decision. But even beyond that, I'm going to tell you, we've got the best high-value, cutting-edge products, okay? When they're business packages, we have the highest commissions in the industry. I mean, you can set yourself free pretty quick, just like Leo said just a few minutes ago. This is not a nickel and dime type thing, and you don't need thousands and thousands of people to make something happen. So look, I was sitting there in traffic, stuck, thinking there's got to be a better way. I found it. Fast forward to now, through a lot of trial and error, and the creator of this program has had super huge wins. Let me tell you something about the people behind the program. With them, their team, with the wins, the systems that they put together, the trial, the errors that have come up, they have learned how to do this. And I'm telling you, you are in the right place at the right time if you're willing to just take action, plug into the team, and learn sort of what we do. And here in just a moment, it's going to become so super clear to you that this is a simple business. So let's not let the simplicity fool you with the type of income that you can bring in. And we're not about hype and fluff. And so here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to move straight into a very quick overview, okay? And then I'll just come back on the line and wrap the call really fast. We really appreciate you being here. And I want to give a special thanks tonight. Leo, he's been in the business, working for himself. And I know something about Leo. This is someone that's been in the industry that is a super professional and knows kind of how to connect his wagon onto the train, okay? And that's, I think, what he was telling you earlier. 11 years in business, he knows an opportunity when he sees it. Folks, I'm telling you, listen to these people. You don't have to listen to me, but listen to these people. Tonight on this call, and any night when we do this, we never know who's going to come out and share with you. So, Leo, thank you very much for sharing. Leo out there in California. Hope, same thing. Professional in the business out there in California, has just super experience there. And look, these people have business experience, but even if you're brand new, you can plug in and associate. Here's what's just awesome. The people that you get to associate with will elevate you regardless of what you do. Now, yes, we want you to take action, and we're going to help you make it happen. But again, then we had Jason from Florida, stay-at-home dad. He's been around. He's traveled the world. Let me tell you, he knows an opportunity when he sees it, and I know he's going to do big things with the program. And again, we had was it Marco out in Virginia? And listen, I appreciate all of you for sharing tonight. And so, folks, if you're a guest on the line, you just heard from these people. These are real people. I'm a real person. You'll be able to connect live and just rub elbows with these people. So it's really, I'm very humbled to be here and to be helping out with the program. And we have barely scratched the surface with what we can share with you. So again, make sure you get all the information after this overview. Get back to the person who put you on this call, get your questions answered, and take action. So with that in mind, we're going to go into a very fast overview. You're going to hear more about the company, the opportunity, how we kind of do stuff, how you can plug in, and this will move very quick. So get ready to take notes, and then we'll see you in just a few minutes.
You're going to learn how people just like you are making high six-figure incomes on proven, high-ticket digital products that they don't have to touch, store or even shipped. Now, I'm going to come back to this in a moment. Before I do that, let me ask you a quick question. What is the most successful business model in the world? The answer to that question is all around you. Everywhere you look, you see Hampton hotels, McDonald's, KFC, gyms like 24-Hour Fitness, places to get your hair cut like Supercuts, and the list goes on. All of these are franchises. No matter where you go throughout the United States, you're going to see the same big box businesses. In fact, you're likely to see them in most cities throughout the world. And why is this? Well, the answer is simple. Each of these businesses has created easy, duplicatable systems along with unique branding and products that they then franchise out, allowing people just like you and me to buy into that franchise. Your average Joe can leverage the strength of recognized brands and products along with a global network of group support to easily make a great income. Not only that, but one person can own as many franchises as they want. The essential thing is, none of these franchises you see all around you are doing anything differently than all the others. Yet they're all making money because they all have solid products with a duplicatable system. From Ford's first assembly line to the 7-Elevens of today throughout the world, there's no denying that the only proven way to create a money-making business is the ability to replicate and spread. We take the same business model that's been working for over a century for the world's top franchises and apply it to the largest growing demographic in the world. The rest is an automated system in which 90% of the work is done for you. We have the products, we have the system, and we have the global network. All you do is follow the duplicatable system and get paid. It's already working for many who are now enjoying substantial monthly and weekly incomes. Look, I could go on and on. We literally have hundreds of testimonials from people whose lives have been completely transformed. I'm going to explain the simple steps that you need to take in order to become another top earner. You could be doing the same thing they're doing, pulling in 5 to 6 figures a month like clockwork. Anyone can do this. You instantly gain access to our proven lead and traffic sources. These are the very same resources all of our top income earners are using. Here's the thing. You could actually be one of those leads, probably because you had expressed an interest in making money from home. You saw an advertisement, or it could be one of many reasons. You'll receive 100% of the commissionable sales that you make, between $2,000 and $22,000. Now, I want you to imagine something right now. I want you to imagine that by utilizing our highly effective marketing resources, you start getting prospects into your marketing funnel, putting leads in front of this presentation, and having people wanting to join your team. Now, let's not hype the situation like so many companies do. Let's say that only one of those people each week decides to make a purchase and join your team. For the sake of illustration, imagine that you sell one product package a week at $2,000. This will give you a minimum income of $104,000 a year. That's $8,000 a month. Stop right now and envision what that kind of money could do for you. How many desires would you be able to fulfill? How many dreams would you be able to dust off that you don't allow yourself to think about anymore? What would you do with that kind of money today? By the way, the chances of everyone just buying our lowest package is quite slim to say the least. Typically, 80% of our first-time buyers purchase either the $3,500 or $6,500 product package. What could you do with that money? Plus, you're doing this without having to convince anybody of anything, without having to set up a store as you would with a regular franchise, and by simply following our system step by step and letting us do 90% of the work for you. Even when you're essentially having your worst week, you're still making more than most people who work full-time. Remember how I showed you that even with basic sales, you could still be making $100,000+ a year? You're up and running within 24 hours. You never have to wait to get paid, as you're always paid directly, and you have a full global team supporting you. First of all, there are 5 product packages that you get to keep 100% of the commissionable sales. The first is the basic package, which costs $2,000 plus a $195 license fee and allows you to earn $2,000 per sale. The second is the builder package, which costs $3,500 plus a $295 license fee and allows you to earn $3,500 per sale. The third is the advanced package, which costs $6,500 plus a $395 license fee and allows you to earn $6,500 per sale. The fourth is the Pro package, which costs $12,500 plus a $445 license fee and allows you to earn $12,500 per sale. And finally, the fifth is the VIP package, which costs $22,000 plus a $495 license fee and allows you to earn $22,000 per sale. Now, the four ways to get paid are direct sales, we've already covered that, qualifying sales, roll-up sales, and upgrades. Now, you have to know how a profit center works. You see, when you purchase a product package, your very first sale bypasses you and goes to the person who sent you here. This is called your qualifying sale, and it only happens once. Now, here's the exciting part. Not only do you get 100% of every sale you make after your initial qualifying sale, you also get 100% of each new associate's qualifying sale. Let's use the $3,500 product package as an example for potential earnings. One of your leads named Nicole buys a $3,500 package. First, you receive 100% of this sale. Next, Nicole makes her first qualifying sale for a $3,500 package from Ted. You also receive 100% of that sale for a total of $7,000. Now, Nicole's qualifying sale, Ted, takes his place in your business. When he makes his first qualifying sale, you receive 100% of that sale as well. You've now earned a total of $10,500. The process goes on and on. This is called a profit center, and it pays to infinity. So, after a single sale, you could see money coming in on a continual basis over and over again because each profit center will pass a sale to you. And there's no limit on this. Imagine having 5, 10, or even 20 more profit centers. To put this into perspective, let's say you get 4 $3,500 sales in your first month. That's $14,000 a month or $168,000 a year. Not too bad. Now, let's say that all 4 of those sales make their first qualifying sale within that first month at $3,500 each. You would make another $14,000, not counting any personal business you generate. Now, this repeats itself in 3 months, and another $14,000 is yours as you help build your team. Now you're starting to get the picture. The first way you earn is through direct sales, and the second is through passed-up qualifying sales. Let's look at the other 2 ways you can earn. Whenever one of your qualified associates owns a package for less than the amount of the sales they make, you get paid the difference. For example, if you qualified at the $6,500 advanced associate package and you have a qualified person at the $3,500 package in your team, and they sell a $6,500 package, they will get $3,500 and you will get the $3,000 difference. The final way you make money, which could be considered as passive, is through upgrades. Although 80% of our members start at either $3,500 or $6,500 product packages, many quickly begin earning money and upgrade to a higher package. Let's say you're at the $22,000 VIP package, and an associate under you advances from $6,500 to the $22,000 package. They would pay you the difference, which would be $15,500. Let's look at this again. You have 4 ways to earn money, 3 of which do not directly involve you at all. 1, personal sales, 2, qualification sales, 3, roll-up sales, and 4, upgrades. By now, you should be getting the idea of the kind of immense earnings that you're able to make. Not only that, if you're the type of person who's more hands-off, you can utilize our optional call centers to handle all of your sales for you. That means not only will we call all of your leads each week, we'll also pass on qualified leads to our sales center where a seasoned professional sales associate will close the deal for you, ensuring a 100% automated profit system that literally makes you money in your sleep. Listen, you already know how effective our sales system is because you're experiencing it right now. This is your golden opportunity to finally obtain the extra income and wealth that you need in order to experience the time and freedom that you desire. You only pay once and you own your own business. After your first sale, you get to keep 100% of your commissions. That's better than any traditional franchise opportunity out there where a huge chunk of money goes back to corporate every single month. Not only that, but you can operate this business from literally anywhere in the world where you have an internet connection. Here's the crux of the matter. It's the easiest, fastest, most lucrative method that you're going to come across for making money right now. Not 3 months from now, not 2 weeks from now, but potentially within days. You have a choice. Get set up and start sending people through this exact sales process and generate literally tens of thousands of dollars directly into your bank account, or you can start making excuses and telling yourself you need to do more research, or that you need to think about it some more, or that you need to look up other opportunities first. How many times have you told yourself that before? Listen, I've been there. I told myself over and over again that tomorrow will be different, and it almost destroyed my life. I know what it is to struggle, to lose, to face incredible challenges, and to nearly give up. But through all my issues and problems, I never gave up on my belief of being successful. Literally, the only thing that changed my life was simply refusing to tell myself that I was going to do it tomorrow, and instead deciding to take action right then and there, which is what you should do right here, right now, in this moment. You're either going to take a decisive action and finally take control of your life and your finances, or you're going to keep procrastinating and wallowing in the same situation you're in now. Don't stay in the same spot. Don't tell yourself again that you'll do it later or that you need to think on it. You know, one of the greatest motivational speakers and entrepreneurs in history, Tony Robbins, said the path to success is to take massive, determined action. He also said, if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you'll achieve the same results. That's exactly what you need to do right now. Take massive, determined action and simply copy the same process that's working for so many others. If you simply follow the system and literally copy what our biggest earners are doing, you'll gain success too. So don't hesitate. Take action and follow the system. You'll be set up in just a few minutes, and as soon as you've made your product purchase, you'll be well on your way to $2,000 or much, much, much more repeatedly. I live in a beautiful home with my wife and family, and I live debt-free. The most important thing is that you can too. See you on the inside.
Folks, let me just tell you, you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. What you just heard, this brief overview is responsible for putting millions of dollars in the pockets of our members, and the timing is right for you right now. Again, not a hypey type of call, but what I want to do is have you get back to the person who invited you to this call. The opportunity should be crystal clear. You should have their information right in front of you. And it's all about taking action with the program. Now, I want to just let you in a little secret here. The information that you just heard, and there's a little story wrapped around this overview. I want you to ask your inviter for that entire video and check it out. This is a real story, and it's going to cover kind of how the founder got started and the journey that he went on to land right here, right now, and deliver this opportunity for you. And I think the more I talk, the more maybe I sell you on this. And we're definitely not in the convincing business. We are only looking for the right people. We want to partner with positive, like-minded entrepreneurs, people who know they deserve to have it all, people who are ready to take that next step. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you ready to take the next step? Maybe you have what I thought I had, a great job, but you had zero time freedom. Folks, listen, you're on this call for a reason. Will you just, for just a moment, be honest with yourself and just recognize that the person who put you on this call, call them back immediately and thank them for thinking of you, thinking enough about you to put you on the call here. So listen, Get all of your questions answered. Jot them down and then take action. You'll be able to bring people to this call and others where other people are doing the work on your behalf. Now, folks, that's leverage. And I want to give a special thanks out to Jason in Florida, Hope in California, Marco in Virginia, and Leo in California. Thank you very much for your participation. Folks, get back with your inviter, check on our next call, plug in, and win. And I'm going to leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Very simple. Miracles come in moments. Be ready and willing. Wayne Dyer. You guys have a great night.
The moderator has left the conference.